Hello and welcome to Forever Fit with Anthony Cheam. Today's episode is all about the benefits of incorporating salads into your diet. Anthony goes in depth on how he makes salads, some common misconceptions, and little things you can do to improve the quality of your food.
We're going to continue on this health kick by taking the next 12 weeks and talk about health and vitality specifically. That's going to be our primary focus on giving you what I believe is probably the most important thing in your life. Because without your health, man, let me tell you something, all the money in the world, relationships, you can't, work and, live out your passions. So we've been really talking about a lot of the nutrition type things, what you can do on little basic principles and nuggets and practices you can do on a daily basis, from what you put into your, from water to the 5 S's of super vitality, which is what we're going to talk about, the third S in the 5 S's, and ultimately talk about exercise and go into emotional health and mental health and spiritual health and relationship health. All these things are going to culminate into being the highest and best version of yourself, the most enhanced, latest upgrade that's available to you in your life, and continuous growth and expansion so you can contribute, all of you. Basically, your salad's going to be all the food that you would put into a smoothie without the blending, right? It's just that now a smoothie could be drank in thrown down the throttle in your system in 30 seconds. But a salad, you take the time to eat a little bit longer. I just had a salad at a restaurant with a client of mine I was coaching, and we had a salad. I had a big salad, and I told him not to give me the rice because obviously it's not that I don't eat rice or I don't eat carbohydrates. I do. It's just that I choose to eat more, the veggies, the smoothies, the juices, all that stuff. And also too, I want to be lean. I want to be strong. I find that if I eat too much complex carbohydrates myself, too much of it, again, it's quantity. And there's quality. Again, a perfect example of this is taking wild rice or brown rice over white rice, right? So, and not eating a huge quantity of it. That's a good example of that. And so this topic, this particular podcast is not going to take long, because really we've already touched upon smoothies, which are just, again, a blended version of, or squeeze is just juiced version in your juicer of your salads. And now you can get a little more creative. And what I like about salads and kind of sort of break the monotony of just drinking my food, you can actually add that crunch to, you have your kale, you've got your spinach, you've got your berries, your fresh berries as opposed to frozen berries. You can actually taste and actually chew on the hemp seeds and chia seeds, and they get stuck in your teeth and stuff, or the quinoa or buckwheat. Stuff like that you can add to your salads, and they literally become a meal. And I remember a study that was done. I forget what university they did it at, but they took a bunch of people and they said, well, salads don't fill me up. And what they did, and a lot of people's complaint was, salads and greens and all this stuff, they do not fill me up. And they actually did an experiment where they actually gave a test group 80% pasta and 20% veggies. And then they gave the same test group 80% veggies and 20% pasta. And they wanted to see how much of it, if it was actually true that they could actually eat more salad, less pasta, compared to the more pasta and less veggies. You know what they discovered? It's the same. They actually ended up eating the same amount. Only one was more 80% veggies. The other one was only 20% pasta. And they end up eating the same and end up filling you up the same way. So it's more of a psychological thing that you believe, oh my God, pasta is going to fill me up. Man, trust me, when you eat high fibrous vegetables, hemp seeds, nuts, quinoa, it fills you up. And quinoa is a complex carbohydrate too. It is a complete protein. So for the vegetarians and vegans out there, you can add quinoa and broccoli. As I've talked about, I'm a huge fan of broccoli as being a source of protein, and hemp seeds. And then as you start to add these other sorts of plant-based proteins, they add up to a complete protein. And in terms of adding your nuts to your salads, I do believe in raw as opposed to roasted, because a lot of times these nuts are roasted at high temperatures, which then breaks up or actually messes up the nutrients of the actual nut itself. So a lot of times when I talk about coconut oil as an example, you don't want to be cooking coconut oil at high temperatures, just because it ruins the configuration of the medium triglyceride, the MCT in it, the medium triglycerides within the coconut oil. So you want to heat that at low temperatures. Otherwise, the high temperatures will literally destroy the actual nutrients that you're getting from the actual coconut oil itself. So that's one of the lessons that I learned a long time ago as well. And in terms of the salad dressing, get creative. You can add, in fact, give me 1 second. I will actually go to my fridge and get one of these oils that I actually got. It's actually by Vega. And hold tight. Okay, guys, 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. But this, for the people who are watching this live on Instagram or watching it on their YouTube channel, this is Vega. This is actually a organic antioxidant omega oil blend that you can put on your salads along with some balsamic vinegar, organic balsamic vinegar, or use apple cider vinegar as a salad dressing. And I can just kind of just read what's in it. It's actually organic hemp oil, organic flaxseed oil, organic camellia tea oil, organic pumpkin seed oil, coconut oil, black raspberry seed oil, organic black cumin seed oil, pomegranate seed oil, and organic cranberry seed oil, all in one. This is a powerful, powerful oil blend. It's not heated at high temperatures. It's actually cold pressed, and it's amazing for you. So you can get this at any health food store or any, actually they sell it at some of these healthy grocery stores in the health food section. But adding salad dressing, you know what? Olive oil is good. Is a good alternative to that. Olive oil, pumpkin oil, avocado oil, hemp oil. There's so many different types of oils you can use and use it as a means to for good healthy fats as well. But at the end of the day, guys, when it comes down to, again, let me repeat this. David Avocado Wolf, he talks about how a salad a day keeps acidosis away. That is good. That is a good rule of thumb. And let me tell you, if you're applying the first three S's in your life every day, man, your energy is going to go through the roof into the end of the universe. You have one smoothie a day, and then you have a juice a day, and then you have a salad a day. You're going to be, not only are you going to feel like you're going to feel full, you're going to have this like unbelievable amount of energy. And the best way to describe it is reservoir of energy. Reservoir. If you feel like you can pull more energy, and you're going to feel like you can go all day, and then you'll get great rest because your body's not focused in on trying to digest the heavy meals that you're eating. You'll wake up feeling, one of the things I get a lot of clients tell me when they start eating this way, they're like, wow, I wake up feeling thinner. I wake up feeling like not bloated, not holding a lot of water. I wake up feeling strong, and I'm not like groggy in the morning because your nerve energy is not, taking the time to digest your food, because all the food you're digesting is so easy. It's easy assimilated, easy digested, and easily eliminated. So, and you will find too, if you start to apply the 5 S's, and again, the 3 first S's, which is smoothies, squeeze, and salads, you will discover that you are going to the washroom a lot more. I hate to talk about that subject, but let me tell you something. You do not want that food just sitting in your stomach for very long periods of time. So you will find that. I've had a few clients tell me, man, it was like the first time I drank my smoothie, within an hour, it's like, oh my God, at work running to the washroom. So I said, that's good. That's good. Your body's cleansing itself. And it's taking from the food that you ate, from the smoothie you ate, and eliminating what it doesn't need. And you want that to go quick. So digestion is very important. We've done a podcast on the digestion. So and if for the people that are listening to this, if you think that's too much, too hard, if you're thinking like adding one smoothie and adding one, freshly squeezed juice and a salad's too hard, just start with one. If you don't like doing the smoothies, you don't like doing the squeeze, the juices, it's too much or too hard, add a salad a day for dinner or for lunch. And I promise you, just having that, you'll get a good concentration of nutrients. And I did on one podcast, I talked about how 50 to 70% of your diet should consist of water-rich plant-based foods. That's big. So you add that salad, that's going to be good for you. And then you can add, and we also talked about food combinations and salad. You can add your meat for your meat eaters out there, add some fish or steak or, chicken or whatever it is. And that alone, and for people, I talk about people that if you have a burger, you can actually put the burger patty on top of your salad as opposed to having in a bun. That alone is good for you too. It will move through your system much more effectively. So this episode, it's just basically an extension of what we talked about the past couple of days, and talking about smoothies and salads. Smoothies and squeezed and in salads. So I didn't talk about this. Adding sprouts like alfalfa sprouts or broccoli sprouts. Man, you can buy like a little container of organic sprouts at Longo's for or one of the grocery stores for like $2-3, and that could last you at least 3 or 4 salads. So adding sprouts is really good for you too. The enzymes are good for digestion, low caloric load. anything sprouted is, and apparently from my research, that is yields a higher nutrient uptake, a lot more nutrients in the sprouts than there is in the actual whole food itself. So maybe I would suggest start with greens as your bottom, as your base. Either, you can mix it up, have your kale, spinach, your arugula, iceberg lettuce, whatever it is, just start throwing it all on top of it. And then I would suggest some sort of berry, blueberry, raspberry, blackberry, anything like that on top of it. I'm a big believer in organic, because apparently from my research too, that you eat organic berries, they're not using the pesticides, and apparently the berries actually suck in the pesticides more than any other food that's out there. So buy some berries that have without pesticides, or organic berries, stuff like that. And then add some sprouts. So greens, berries, sprouts, and I would suggest maybe hemp seeds or some sort of nut like almonds, raw almonds, or cashews. And then maybe on top, just for fun, maybe add some like a sliced apple on top. And I tell you, and then add some oil and some vinegar, apple cider vinegar or balsamic vinegar, and you are good to go. And you talked about, I do sweet potatoes on top of my salads too, just for that extra carbohydrate. And again, what are oranges for? Anti-inflammatories, high in beta carotene as well. So oranges and yellows. Again, all the colors of the rainbow you can add to your salads. And I can tell you, try this for 10 days, one salad a day, or one smoothie a day, or one squeeze a day, or all three. Let me tell you, you're going to see a significant, remarkable change and transformation in your energy, in your focus, in your ability to transform your life. Your sleeping patterns will increase. Let me tell you, everything will increase. And just don't take me for my word. Apply it. Okay, learn, earn, return. All right. So, and then talk to your friends about it. Right. We're not talking about diet. We're talking about principles and practices that you will literally inculcate and habituate into your life, so you are showing up as the best version. That's what it's all about, showing up as a better, more upgraded version. Okay, so if you love this podcast, we're continuing this tomorrow. Monday we're going to talk about the 4th S, and on Tuesday we're going to talk about the 5th S, and then I think we're going to move on to more practical things that we're going to do. That's not necessarily nutritional based, but more practice based in terms of lifestyle, fitness, rest, all these things, these little things that we can do on a daily basis to amp up our energy and strengthen our body. Okay, so if you love this podcast, please subscribe or like or comment or ask questions on either iTunes or Spotify or YouTube or whatever the platforms, or SoundCloud I think we're on as well. But the point is, we want to get your feedback. We want to help. We want to help you. We want to support your growth and your upgrade. And if you love it and you feel like this episode can help somebody, share it. By all means, share it, because that's what we're here for. Okay, so to your continued upgrade and evolution, live it up with power, purpose, and passion. God bless, guys.